All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. All right, so here he is, the #1 welterweight contender, getting set to challenge for the UFC's 170-pound title. Took a long winning streak in many years for him to realize this opportunity. He is not taking it lightly. He has said all here during fight week he's appreciative of this opportunity, but he is confident he is going to maximize it and leave as not just a contender, but a UFC champion. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, presenting the challenger, Hernandez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Are you ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent.
Right.
If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also like, you're trying to take him down. There you go.
Oh, high amplitude slam for him there. Wow. Big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Covington's got the full mount. Attempting an armbar here. Nicely done. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Gets up again here, but hurting. Nice punch by Covington. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, and now he lands a combination. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. And attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy, and this might just be a matter of time. And he's out. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position, okay? You're controlling this fight everywhere.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Wow.
All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Close guard. All right, hammer fist here by Covington. Oh, it looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Gotta be careful, armbar. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
And he's out. Nice hammer fist. Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
Well, he is stating. Connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive good land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Round. If you don't like what's happening, let's look to stand up. Let's look to get back to our feet, okay? Do not...
All right, you ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's...
Dude's hurt. Serves him up. Go get him.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch.
That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right.
Big kick lands.
Just missing on the counter there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an 80.
Nice hammer fist. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top, now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
And he's out. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do it.
Oh! He's out!
He's done.
Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plans seem pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in the grappling situations. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses. Ooh, what a punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He's so committed to body punching. Another beautiful
Gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Just misses there with the left.
Nice punch lands over the top.
They continue to exchange.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Another shot lands upstairs. How good is that right hand?
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
See, it's good, it's good. You're doing great. All right, deep breathing. Good. Relax. Here, take a drink of water.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so vicious.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh! Massive kick to the head.
Oh, big elbow.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
stepping out tonight. Nice hammer fist. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Covington. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Get on his back now.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. That knee might have landed there. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quick.
You better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Man, the takedowns have come in bunches tonight, and there is another one. That was...
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Wow. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more.
All right, take a seat.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. You gotta be careful, armbar. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Back to the feet now. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Short time now in the round.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. Ooh, big shot lands. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, goes to the roundhouse kick now and lands. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What a devastating technique the roundhouse kick is.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you gotta be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So he's gonna start looking to try to attack a rear.
Nicely done. Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking to do?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's now look back at...
Sit down for me, bud. Now listen.
Final round, you ready?
Let's go, guys, fight. And final round. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch, takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Not me. How does that feel?
I knew that was coming. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Covington's right back to the full mount. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
An attacking armbar.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him.
And he's out.
All right, guys, keep it moving. Let's go.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
Come on, don't just lay on him.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Nice takedown land. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Gotta be careful, armbar.
And he's out. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip us.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the...
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his
Quick entry here.
nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside your eyebrows.
Oh!
Deep, flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last right?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice punch lands over the top.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, well, his hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Side control now. Back to the feet.
That one is thrown to end the fight. Left hand punch from the clinch. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Covington's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
He's attacking guillotines.
anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Good punch.
Oh.
Let's go. Keep pushing forward.
Oh, straight right.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Double shot.
Final minute. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
All right, second round underway. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Covington gets caught with that punch. Oh, and he is getting tagged. Oh!